All right, everyone, I just got back from watching Dark Phoenix. I was going to say X-Men Dark Phoenix, but it's not called X-Men Dark Phoenix. It's just called Dark Phoenix. So, yeah, I absolutely loved the first 15 minutes of this movie. After that, it was complete garbage. This movie was so bad. Oh my goodness. This movie was a complete mess. The writing was atrocious. The characters were some of the worst written characters I've ever seen, at least in the X-Men universe, hands down. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. The only good part about this movie that I can say was Magneto. I wish that I could say that Professor X was amazing. I mean, I still enjoyed watching him because I love James McAvoy, so I love just watching James McAvoy act. So, as far as that goes, I enjoyed Professor X, but man, they wrote his character so terribly in this movie. He was just a bumbling fool who just made mistake after mistake. They just completely crapped all over this entire movie. And obviously it was because, I mean, it's so obvious. They didn't care about this movie. They absolutely did not care a thing about this movie after the whole Disney Fox deal started to go down. They were like, well, this is the end anyway, so let's just slap this out there, I guess. It's so obvious. It's so obvious that they didn't care about this movie. Sophie Turner is honestly not that great of an actress. She just isn't. She really isn't. I don't see her having any sort of future, really, as far as, like, being in big projects or anything. She's just not that good. She is just not that good. She was so bad as this character. Some of the acting in this movie is just atrocious. There's that one scene that they show from the trailer with her, like, in the rain and stuff, and she's like talking to herself or whatever. It was just, the acting was so bad. It was terrible. The whole thing of them bringing, let's see, should I say this? Okay, I'm gonna say it mild spoiler. You probably already know about this, but okay, just letting you know. There are aliens in this movie, which I thought was just really, really dumb. Look, I don't care if there's aliens or not, but bringing aliens in suddenly, out of nowhere, randomly, in the last X-Men movie was just a really, really stupid idea. Maybe they were planning on developing it further into more movies, but obviously that didn't happen because of the whole Disney Fox deal, so that obviously shut down all of that. But it just didn't work in the movie. The aliens weren't that great, and the whole climactic fight was terrible. There were some things that I enjoyed about the movie for sure. Like, there were a few things that I found enjoyable about the movie, but for the most part, it was just awful. It was painful to watch. It really was. And I, for the most part, enjoy the X-Men universe. I really do, but this is by far the worst. Oops, I got my little notifications going off here. That was by far the worst X-Men movie that's been made, hands down. Not even close. Not even close. And that's really, really, that's not a triumph. That is definitely some sort of feat, though, for sure. Because the last stand was absolute garbage as well. I just don't know why they can't get this Dark Phoenix storyline right. Like, they've failed both times completely. Yeah, honestly, just don't go see this movie. Please just don't go see this movie. There are so many better movies out there that you can go see right now. Go see John Wick 3, okay? If you're looking for a movie to watch, just go watch John Wick 3. Seriously, it's the best movie in theaters right now. Anyway, yeah, it's just not good. It's just not good. This was a horrible note to end this era of X-Men movies on. It just was. It really was. Like, I wish that I could say that it was epic. And, there was just no emotion. As I was watching the movie, I was just sitting there and I was just like, okay, cool. Okay. Dark Phoenix does something. They make Professor X look like an idiot. Dark Phoenix does something again. Okay, cool. That's pretty much my reaction to the entire movie. It wasn't as woke as I was expecting it to be. I mean, there's like that one line that Mystique gives in the movie, which was pretty much the only woke line in the movie. So as far as that goes, the movie wasn't woke, I wouldn't say. But yeah, the writing was awful. The characters were terrible. Terrible note to end the X-Men era on, and yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens with it under Disney. I don't really expect... I don't really have high hopes for it under Disney, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, don't go see this movie. I'm going to give this movie... I'll give it 2 stars just because Magneto was awesome, okay? That was the good part about this movie. Magneto was awesome, but that was the only good part about this movie. Actually, I'm going to give it 1.5 stars. 1.5 stars, cross that out. 1.5 stars. That's a little bit more of an accurate review for it. So, don't go see the movie. Not worth it. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think if you did see the movie. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. If you did, then consider subscribing to the channel and giving a like, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.